So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted the theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. It's like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
So let's see what the next meal is. I cook. Alright, so loaded. Prim. Prim's men. I'm gonna grab 2 oats. We go to the fruit and get your guys' mini pumpkin. Here, and get some ambrosia. We cook it. And then we see what it's worth. Let's see if I have 4 days. I have 1 more little deal. Okay, guys, so I'm back from Haley. This is one of my with one of my cooking videos. So I watched Skeleton Crew episode 3, and I liked it. The episode begins with the parents asking the droid, are they gonna get their kids back? And we see all the parents, not just Flynn and Wynn's parents. We got to see KB's and Neil's. They're wondering when they're going to get their parents, and the droids seem like they really don't care because they can't really get them unless they're in the barrier. But now that they're out of the barrier, it's like they're not even going to bother trying to go get them. I just don't know why is there a barrier there, because during the near the end of the episode we meet that owl character. Makes it seem like nobody believes in that planet. I really want to know why there's a barrier there surrounding this planet, and if you leave, you can't. There's no way of getting back. There's no map to it. So we find out the Jedi / pirate captain. His name is Crimson Jack. I don't remember the Jedi name he gave them, but I guess his name's Crimson Jack. And he kind of reminds, since this definitely has a lot of Treasure Island vibes, not just Goonies vibes. He reminds me of Long John Silver, minus the peg leg, is the fact that he's only with these kids for the treasure that might be on AT-AT. So that's what he reminds me of. And I guess we could say Wynn is the Jim Hawkins character in this. So yeah, that's what remind me of, because the fact that once he heard where they're from, and he at first didn't believe them, and the fact that there's also the other fact that a lot of these characters are pirates. So and SM33 is basically just me as a droid from Peter Pan. So he helps them get out of there by using the Force. He helps them get out of the Force. KB ends up being trapped a little far back, and he makes a noise with the Force, and so she can get by. And he goes and beats up one of the crew members, and they escape. And then they have to they find out the ship that they're going on, that they get out, that they escape with, is hooked up, so they can't escape. So he has to tie around in circles and goes around. That didn't work, so he uses light speed to get unhooked, and then they tell him go back for SS-33. And then he goes back to there, and we got to see like a bunch of droids, including one of the Imperial droids, one that says "Roger, Roger." Except in this, when he turns it on to find out this is SM-33. He did not say "Roger, Roger." He says, "Did we land?" Like, no, I wanted to hear him say "Roger, Roger." So yeah, and looks like SSM-33 does not trust him, because when they told me he's a Jedi, he doesn't want to admit the fact that they're from Aten, or he still doesn't know what Aten is himself. And then they get out of there, and they decide to go to a friend of Crimson Jack, so they find out where Aten is, because he doesn't have a map to it or a way to get back home for them. And she wants to rat him out, because I guess he's a wanted criminal. He calls some Sky X-Flighters. Thought we're going to see that one guy that was in Mandalorian, I forgot his name, but the Asian mustache guy, beard guy. I'll find a picture of him, but I forgot his name. And like have like a little cameo. But nope, the guy in the X-Wing is just some rando, I don't know. But that would have been cool if they did that. So his friend is an owl creature, and I thought that was pretty cool. We have not really had many we've had a lot of animals that are aliens, but we never had an owl. And I do think that's really cool, because owls are wise, and if you're like looking for somebody for like to locate for maps, an owl will be like pretty good use. And she was wanting to help the kids out, even though she did not really care. She did not trust them, because he kept on saying that he said about the owl that they're gonna backstab them, but it's more the other way around, that Crimson Jack might backstab them, because she says they're only after the treasure when they find out where they need to go. And we find out that the barrier, it like blocks from any other planet to see it. And apparently Aten is not on any map. It was like taken off the maps of future stuff, so there's like no way of finding it. But she figured out low coordinates by looking at old maps, basically, before we got left. And that's how they would get home. And the kids wanted him to tell them who he is and stuff like that. It says, "I'm just like you guys, I'm lost." So like KB and Flynn don't trust him. He makes Neil drive, and he has Flynn and Wen do the shooting. So that was cool. They could have did like a little reference to the fact where, since these are actual kids, unlike Luke, they could actually have the kids, Crimson Jack, say, "Great kid, don't get cocky," like reference back to that, since these are little kids. But the fact that one of them hits the X-Wing, and Flynn actually tries to take credit for hitting it when it was actually Wen, and it was KB's job to hit the light speed button so they can get out of there. And they didn't want to destroy the ship because they don't want to hurt the kids. And so the X-Wing guy asks, "Where are they going to?" And the owl lady says, "I don't think you believe me if I told you." So I did, like I said, I like this episode. Probably gonna give this one like an 8 out of 10. Can't wait for next week. It's getting really good. Hopefully the kids can get back home and find out if there really is a treasure on this planet, because there's really no proof of there actually being one. We did not see a treasure before the kids left, but okay. So I'll see you guys later. Like, hit, friend, subscribe, and bye-bye.